Thank you. I have the distinct honor to announce here today the preparation of an indictment to be drafted against the President of Iran and against the Islamic Republic of Iran. This is an indictment for the crime of committing acts and incitements of genocide against the people of Israel and against the Jewish people. We accuse him of inciting Muslims to wipe Israel off the map, that is, to annihilate a member state of the United Nations. We accuse him of fanning, in his own words, the flames of Muslim rage which will annihilate them all, referring to the Jewish people. We accuse him of demonizing Jews by saying, quote, they are like cattle and not human beings. We accuse his government of describing Jews as, quote, very filthy people with contemptible blood. We accuse his surrogates, who he finances and arms with anti-personnel weapons, of calling for, quote, an open war until the elimination of Israel and until the death of every last Jew on earth. These are their words, and they must be taken seriously. We accuse them of overt acts consistent with their incitements, including the mass murder of Argentinian Jews at a Jewish community center. We accuse them of inspiring the kidnapping of the 3 young Israeli soldiers whose return to their family is an immediate moral imperative for the world. We accuse them of distorting and mocking history while threatening another Holocaust against the Jews. We accuse them of seeking to develop nuclear weapons for the purpose of, quote, leaving nothing on the ground in Israel. These are the words of incitement to genocide. These are not protected words of freedom of speech. These words appeal to raw prejudice, not rational thinking. These words seek to impose a religious duty, not a choice. The prevention of genocide is the primary goal of the various international treaties, conventions, and organizations. This indictment poses the perfect test case to see whether or not these international organizations have the will, the determination, and the ability to take preventive action before a genocide is completed, rather than merely to build memorials to its past victims. If a genocide were, God forbid, ever to occur, following words of the kind that we have just read and that are in the indictment, then there would be no doubt that there would be a legal basis for bringing an indictment against those who spoke their words. I submit that even before and without any acts of genocide, there is a firm legal basis for looking at the words themselves and saying that they are intended as incitements to genocide. We call, therefore, on all international organs with the authority to prevent genocide to open investigations of Iran and its president. We promise our full cooperation. We challenge Muslim leaders throughout the world who have expressed such outrage at the Pope's quotation of a medieval text to express even greater outrage at their own co-religionists for directly advocating genocide against the Jewish people. The silence of most Muslim leaders with regard to these anti-Semitic incitements to genocide from Iranian leaders who purport to speak in the name of Islam is morally deafening, and it must stop. We demand justice when it can save lives, not after it is too late. In the name of the millions of innocent people whose lives could have been saved, but were not saved because of the inaction of the international community, we demand action now. Im lo achshav ematai. If not now, when? I want to end my remarks with the optimistic statement of Isaiah, which Jews sing to commemorate the downfall of another Persian tyrant who plotted genocide, but who was stopped by an act of preemptive self-defense. Utsu Eitza Betufa Dabru Davar Velo Yakum. Whatever you advise, Mr. President of Iran, or plot against, will be foiled. Whatever you say will not come to be. You are yesterday, we are today. You are hate, we are tolerance. You are war, we are peace. We must prevail for the sake of all humanity. Thank you.